What's up, guys? Wolf God the Bounty Hunter here. I want to do a shooting breakdown of a bondsman and her son shooting a skip in the back as he's trying to jump out a 3rd-story window. The motherfucker would have killed himself, but anyway, that's besides the point. So the guy comes in and he sit down. Immediately, he starts sizing them two up. Now, we call that a clue. A suspect get to sizing you up. One of two things. He's trying to figure out, if I'm going to jail, who can I fight? Or where can I run?
Just got out of jail? No, you're a boy, ain't you?
Just got out of jail.
Ouch.
Now, I don't know what the fuck took them so long or why they was waiting, but they was waiting for quite a few seconds before the mom got up and closed the door. During that time, she let the bondsman, she let the guy size both her and her son up. I mean, the first thing he said to the son was, "Did you just get out of jail?" Because he's trying to figure out, why the fuck you in this office with me?
All gears, you know what that is, right? Like transmission on your Camaro, the transmission is good. But they got a lot of plastic and stuff on them. That transmission you got all brass and metal, alloy, chrome. Just for, you can find no used ones for about $3,500. Yeah. Fords are expensive, dude. They are. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I see that pretty little Challenger down there that.
Oh yeah, my Challenger's absolutely gorgeous.
Absolutely gorgeous.
So, you know, why they wait so long, I have no idea, but they do. Next, the mom gets up, bail bondsman, Superwoman, she gets up, closes the door, and immediately says, "You're going to jail." Now, what the guy do? He gets up and he put his back against the wall because he been to jail before. He know, in order for me to go to jail, you got to put my fucking hands behind my back. And if I put my back against the wall, you can't get me. We call that a clue.
What?
Turn around.
What do you mean?
Turn around.
What's going on here?
I'm going to sit and talk to you in cuffs. We're going to have a chat. Turn around.
Well, I'm not getting no cuffs.
Yeah, actually you are.
For what?
I've got PD on the web where you can turn around and put your hands behind your back.
For what?
Then the guy says, the 100-pound soaking wet son pulls out his shiny handcuffs out of his back pocket. No taser, no mace, nothing else. Then the guy seen that. He say, "Oh, they gonna try to take me to jail. Fuck that. I'm going to jump out the window. I don't give a fuck if it's 3 stories. I'm not going to jail today."
Turn around.
Don't put your hands on me.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Don't put your hands
Turn
on
around
me.
and put your hands behind your back.
Why? What are you doing this to me for? Why are you doing it?
Down. Hands behind your.
He goes to the window. The son is looking like, what the fuck should I do? And the mom, Superwoman, she doesn't see a human being leaving or jumping out the window, escaping. She see 35 grand jumping out the window because the court is on her ass about that. So she like, no, this is 35 grand jumping out the window, and it's my 35 grand jumping out the window, and I'll be damned if this 35 grand get away. So what she does is she pulls her husband gun. I don't know if it's a husband gun. I'm just assuming. She pulls it out the drawer and shoots it. And by the way she shoots this gun, I can tell you she hasn't been to the range or shot a gun in quite some time. Another mistake. But she shoots the guy in the fucking back. And then for some reason, she racks her gun. I don't know if it jammed or whatever. She racks it.
What are you doing this to me for, man? Wow.
Holy
Mom, you just shot him.
I did. Call PD.
And the guy's out there fucking screaming. because he got that hot lead in him. And the son is fucking crying.
Mom, you just shot him.
I did. Call PD.
Mom, oh my God.
911. 911.
Mom, you.
Now, you're going to come across bounty hunters, bail bondsmen, that's cheap, who they don't want to pay you. They don't want to pay bounty hunters because they come and sign paperwork trick, worked a few times, you know. But bail bondsmen that's also cheap, they also would pretty much bond anybody out. You know, if that makes sense, because they money hungry. So a smart bail bondman probably would have never even bond that guy out. 3,500. And I don't have bounty hunters, or I don't pay bounty hunters. I'm not bonding this fucking guy out, because if he run, what I'm gonna do? You know. So a smart bail bondsman probably wouldn't have even bond the guy out, but a cheap bail bondsman would, because they want the 3,500 and they don't want to pay the 3,500 to go after the guy. So if you encounter bondsmen like this, just be cautious. You know, in this business, CYA, cover your own ass. Always make sure that you are covered. You know, if you can, I'm not gonna say avoid them, but if you can, try to avoid doing business with them, because you don't want to end up in a shit show like this. Now, how she got acquitted, I have no idea. Whoever she prays to must answer her prayers. But you guys comment, let me know if you think she should have got acquitted after watching this video. I'm gonna put the video at the end of this video, so you guys ain't got to hear me talking through it too. All right, peace.
Just got out of jail? No, you're a boy, ain't you?
Just got out of jail.
Ouch. That's really conducive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize what I was doing.
Well, look how crazy right now. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I hit on your mom non-stop. Well, no, I don't.
No.
Oh. Where's the marrow at, dude? What happened? Wait, is the fans not kicking on? I have no clue.
He didn't look at it.
Don't drive that Mustang with boots. With heavy steel-toe boots, don't. Just letting you know.
I don't know how that is. My Camaro is T60, got a T56 in it.
You got a rock crusher transmission. All gears, you know what that is, right? Like transmission on your Camaro, the T56 is good. But they got a lot of plastic and Teflon on them. That transmission you got is all brass and metal, alloy, chrome. Just for, you can find another used one for about $3,500. Yeah. Fords are expensive, dude. They are. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I see that pretty little Challenger down there that.
Oh, yeah, my Challenger is absolutely gorgeous.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. That's freaking gorgeous.
I like it. Oh,
Yeah. And punchback. Turn around.
what?
Turn around.
What do you mean?
Turn around.
What's going on here?
I'm going to sit and talk to you in cups. We're going to have a chat. Turn around.
Well, I'm not getting
No.
no cups.
Yeah, actually you are.
For what?
I've got PD on the web where you can turn around and put your hands behind your back.
For what?
Turn around.
Man, open the door.
No,
Hey,
turn around.
don't put your hands on me.
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Don't put your hands
Turn
on
around
me.
and put your hands behind your back.
Why? What are you doing this to me for? Why are you doing this?
Sit down. Hands behind your
What are you doing this to me for, man? Why?
Holy
Mom, you just shot him.
I did. Call PD.
Mom, oh my God.
911. 911.
Mom, you.
911. Don't go out that window.
Mom, you
I just
better-
shot a man on top of the roof of the house. On the 3rd floor.
one 1 1 4 7